What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
Huh, okay, I wasn't expecting that to actually work.
I waited for what felt like an age. I now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Ooh, what has he got for us?
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Oh, it's another stone.
Incredible! A pair!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Nope.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we'd board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the
Yes,
energy
finally.
to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
Hell yeah.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow. As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me?
I have a feeling she had her
To protect
reasons.
me, to stop me from following in his footsteps.
Kinda too late for that.
You failed. And so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's go. Okay, we do have this.
In good time.
Okay, I guess not.
Finally, we shall excavate tomorrow. Though first, I need to find some workmen to assist me.
Okay, I guess we're doing that. Oh, okay, there's a lot more people around here now.
Can I interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
Yeah, well, unfortunately we don't have any money, so...
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house, like?
Ooh, yes. Because that means we can give that to the
Yes,
horse.
please.
Here you are, miss.
Thank you.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Yeah, great. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff there.
The produce is not tempting. She is
Yes.
selling various herbs, some familiar looking, some not.
Okay, what about
I'm
meat?
not hungry.
Tins?
Tins of corned beef. Ghastly. The box is full of various sprouts and onions. Nothing particularly tempting.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Good day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Okay, awesome. Okay, what about over this way? Okay, that's just a background character. Okay, let's
Hello,
talk to
Miss
her.
Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Ma'am?
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him. You are in the employ of Lord Panswick.
Aye. He employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
Okay, so maybe we can find some milk for her? Oh, we can get milk from the goat. Okay.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye, bring me some milk and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Hopefully, for our sake, he won't.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye, he should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind. What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will.
Okay, what about this guy?
Good day.
Hey up,
What do you make of these stones?
don't look like out to me.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite. Thanks for your time.
Aye, speak to you later.
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all.
Okay, we got another character to talk
Hello.
to.
Oh, aye, she's back again. Can't a man drink his tea in peace? There's
Nope.
nought for you here, lass.
Horrible man. How
Yeah.
many more sugar cubes is he going to add to his tea? He'll have no teeth left by the end of the day.
Okay, can we grab our own sugar?
Hands off me sugar.
No,
I think
mine.
this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off.
Come on, Joe. Be nice to our visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Okay, gosh. Oh, I can give it to the horse, because don't they usually like sugar cubes? Okay.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind. Goodbye.
See you
Okay,
soon.
yeah, had a feeling, because we need to get our own, which I know I can get from possibly the goat.
There's nothing else I wish.
Okay, let's give this to the horsey.
Here, girl. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
Okay. Now to grab the hair.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Okay, awesome. We did it. Okay, now need to use this with the resin. Okay, there we go.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Okay, and then we just use this with the bow. Okay, well at least we're done with the bow. Now we just need to find the little girl again.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple?
I guess that's a no.
Grumpy thing isn't interested.
Ah, damn. Wondering if we can...
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Yeah. Okay, do you want it now?
Hey, girl.
Okay, I guess it's still a no. Okay, do I put it in the bucket?
Can't see how that will help.
No. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with that apple. Oh, hey, she's back. Hey, we got your fiddle bow. Here you go.
Look what I have for you.
Okay, bye, I guess, again. Oh, she's a good little player. Just be careful and don't fall. Should we be concerned that it's turning purple? What are you calling? Not summoning a demon, are ya? Oh, you're now passed out. Okay, that was weird.
Head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go?
Okay, well the fiddle's there.
Girl left her fiddle behind.
Can we grab it? Oh, yes,
I'll
we
take
get
it
to...
with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
Yeah, that was really fucking weird. Oh, he's gone from here. Okay, I was hoping to maybe talk to him, but I guess not.
Mr. Bryden has given me permission to excavate Hobbs' Barrow.
Marvellous. I'm sorry you've had to sort all this out in my absence. When do we start?
Tomorrow, I hope. But first I need to recruit some locals to assist with the dig. It's too much work for me to do on my own.
I see. Bewley has its fair share of strapping young lads. You'll find assistance, Miss Bateman.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting day. Wondering if I can maybe...
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Okay, never mind. I was hoping he'd take a look at it, but I guess not.
I have nothing else.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Okay, thanks. Okay, well at least we know the goat's name, but that doesn't help our situation. Oh, we can take the bucket now. Of course. Okay, well... Okay, I'm assuming we used the bucket on the goat.
All right, we are doing this.
Okay. I guess we're not doing it. We got a demon goat now, and, that guy isn't looking too good. I guess they do want me to milk the goat. Okay, goat, you win. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not sure what that was.
Sure not.
I don't
The
know
goat was
what's
evil all
happening to
along.
All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't trust you. Do it
I'm
again.
not going near that thing again.
You're fine.
I'm not going.
Okay, well then how the hell are we gonna get our milk now?
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help. I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
I'm going to rest for a while. Ta-ra now.
Great. Okay, so I need to find something to help with your joints, then we can get the milk from the fucking goat. Okay. God, they've gotta make it so difficult. Oh, okay, we got another memory, but yeah, I just had a thought. The witch, she would know.
Daddy, I have something for you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it. I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
Okay, guessing it's this.
Daddy, you must remember this. The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation. Where should I put it?
On the shelf.
Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Oh, okay, I guess we're going to the perfect spot.
It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely. There. I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
It's kind of sad and depressing. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to help him and bring him back. Anyway, we need to talk to you.
Good day.
Yes?
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes, yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
Of
What do you need
course.
to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements. Elderflower and flirtwort.
I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you.
Okay, yay. Well, I think we know where the flower is, which is by the river thing. Don't know about flirtwort.
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers.
Ah, that's the
I've got
flowers,
some growing
okay.
out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the flowers. So there must be an
Where
elderflower.
can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does
okay.
elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
Oh, okay, so that... Okay, so I got confused. Okay, so flirtwort and elderflower are different. Also,
Do you
milk.
have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Farewell.
Okay, time to find all this shit. Okay, so yeah, we got the flowers here.
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
Okay, there we go. We got some elderflowers. Now we just need to find the other thing. Oh, hi. I was wondering why I couldn't bring up my cursor.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry. But while we're here, Mrs.
Oh, no.
de Francy has told me you were making inquiries into my health.
No.
Please don't go alarming the woman, Miss Bateman. She has a lot on her hands. Doesn't need to worry about me on top of it all. My health is just fine. Speak no more
Beg
of
to
it to
differ.
Mrs. de Francy. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
I didn't wish to intrude upon private affairs. I won't do it again, Father Roach.
Excellent. Now, farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Which work is that quote from?
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
Yep, he's gone. Okay, back to business. Oh, there's a person in here.
The
Also,
flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
huh, okay, so I'm guessing that's where we're going to find our next flowers.
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere. For safekeeping, like. Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I found out my father visited Bewley some 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman? William Bateman. I remember a William Baldwin. He were a right miserable sod.
My father was only in Bewley briefly, from what I understand. I'm trying to piece together what he was doing here.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
Yeah, we can't exactly do that.
My father took part in an excavation at Hobbs Barrow. Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
What do you make of these stones?
They are not Christian. I'm certain of that.
I agree. Much older, I feel.
Older than Christianity? Oh, the youth of today.
These box pews are most unusual. I've never seen any quite so tall.
We Bewley folk like our privacy. Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
Some might accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now, pet.
I jest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Is that a village near Erdlaw?
No, never mind. Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay, well, now to go find this key that she spoke of.
Hey, Thistlecrack. Whoa, she's a feisty one.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be able to pet the horsey, but she didn't seem too happy about that.
I don't wish... In memory of Romeo Hegg.
Okay, so I don't know how I would have figured this out. I mean, I probably would have, but I had to look up a walkthrough. And apparently we need to do
I
this.
think I can chip away at this plaster.
I mean, it makes sense because he talks about Shakespeare and stuff, but yeah, I was stuck for ages trying to figure out what to do. Because I thought it had to do with the fresh grave or whatever.
There's a key behind here. This has to
Hey.
be Father Roach's spare.
Ah, finally, we got the key. Yay, we can finally get into here. And as usual, I was just overcomplicating it. Okay, let's finally get in.
Capital.
Yay, let's get in. Get our final flower. Don't like that she faded out of existence. I mean, we've seen weirder stuff, so... Up we go. Here we go.
A small label on the pot reads Flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Yay, we finally got them. Now go back to Mildred.
I should put the key back.
Oh, okay, we're putting the key back apparently. Makes sense. Because otherwise we may or may not get into trouble.
There. I hope that stays on.
Okay, awesome.
I think I have some Flirtwort here.
Show me. Aye, that's flirtwort, all right. Let me know when you found some elderflower too.
Yep, we have that right here.
I have some elderflowers here.
Show me. No, this is not elderflower.
What do you mean?
Cowbane. An easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh,
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow. Very toxic to cattle.
where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white. Elder
Okay.
shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes.
Okay, yeah, we already
Farewell.
found out about that, but god damn it. I thought I'd finally done it. But I think I know where we can get some, which is in the market. Now we need to convince her to get us, or give us some. Okay, I'm actually wondering... Can switch him out.
Oi! Keep your grubby hands off me produce.
Sorry.
Okay, so we need to find a way to distract
Good
her.
day.
Fresh produce?
Is that elderflower you're selling?
Aye. Perfect for teas and tinctures.
Any good for sore joints?
Aye. Penny a bunch.
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
Sorry, miss. Does it look like I'm running a charity?
Can we do a trade?
Can we work something out? A trade, perhaps?
I deal in cash only, miss.
Damn it.
No coin, no elderflower. What do you take me for?
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
God damn it.
The box is full of various...
Okay, so we need to figure out how to distract her, I guess.
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
No, look at her go. That's cute.
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
Oh, really? Wonder, do we give it to you?
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy.
Okay, there we go.
Yuck, a worm.
Oop. Hey, we found out instruction. Thank you, Jane. Love you. Okay. Okay, can we click that and go with the herbs? Ah, god damn it. I wasn't quick enough. Oh no, I was quick enough. Awesome. Thank you,
I
Jane.
managed
You're the
to
best.
swap them without her noticing.
Yay. You're the best, Jane. Okay, now we finally have an elderberry. Or elderflower, I should say.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. To do all this just to get us some bloody milk.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again.
Good.
I
Now can you
suppose
get
you'll
some
be
milk?
wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
If you
Yes.
don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange. Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Like how he just backs off into the darkness once more of the house. Okay, but anyway, we finally have milk. Time to finally get into this, mayor guy's place.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose. Anyway, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Yes.
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have gone through all this shit just to turn back now.
Go on over. It's not much further.
Okay, so it's over this way.
time to call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then. What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bait! Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Oh, she's a right old bitch. Okay, well, there's sheepies over here.
Frolicking with the flock.
Aw, I want to.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Some fine-looking flowers.
Okay, well, ooh, there's another carving up
That
here.
is well out of my reach.
It is. Okay, well, I guess I had no choice but to talk to you.
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Oh, fuck you. Ooh, can I play the fiddle?
I don't wish to...
No.
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Well, I don't seem to see them around.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to
Yep.
get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady.
Well, hello again.
Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
Ah, so at least we've been acquainted.
Lord Panswick.
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman.
Okay, sure.
I promise I don't bite.
Yeah, unlike the other old hag there.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again.
Sure.
A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest. They're all yours.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am grateful.
On one condition.
Of
Yes?
course.
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Farewell, my beauty.
Okay.
wait.
But that's all it's going to take then. Okay. But yeah, I have a feeling that that lady is not going to give up her cake set too easily.
They have some decent equipment here. It will be more than useful for the excavation. Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks. Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Good day.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find our way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
I'm nothing of the sort.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Well, screw you.
I don't wish to provoke her wrath any further.
Okay, let's head off then. Maybe we can talk to her.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, Mum. Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley, the most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. de Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
I mean, can't we just tell her that, this other guy wants them? Sure, she'd be willing to give up some of them. Oh, hi there. Oh, they put a cross on that grave now.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Okay. Let's have a look at
The
this.
simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
The simple wooden cross.
Okay.
Hello? Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford naught more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
Okay, so looks like we're looking for more flowers.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Oh, there they are. I see them. I see the flowers.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. Duplancy mentioned. There's no scent.
You get away from my hippeastrum.
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Well, that
great.
confirms it.
So now we need to distract her. Gotcha.
I really need one of those hippeastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me? Or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mom. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman?
Aye. We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe we can find this guy.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'd best get back to work.
Time to find another missing man.
Good day.
Hey up.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
He's here every market day.
Except this one.
Aye. I haven't seen him today.
Any idea where he might be?
Not in the slightest.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Well, that wasn't much help.
Time for a juicy mutton pie?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I do. Why'd you ask?
Isn't he normally here at the market?
Aye, he's normally 2 pies in by now. Don't know where he is. I'm sure someone around here must know where he is.
Goodbye.
Let me know if you get hungry now, lass.
Time to ask around, but yeah, hopefully somebody will
Good
know.
day.
Oh, that lady's gone.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Eddie? Aye.
Have you seen him today?
No. Or maybe his milk's gone off. I hope so. Might mean some of his customers have some spare coin for me veggies. Ah!
Goodbye.
You know where I am.
Mutton pies!
Oh, hello there.
Good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you. Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you.
Okay, so time to check out that road.
I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Oh, okay, we're getting a flashback.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
We talked about this one already. The red urn you buried in the garden for me. Seems like such a long time ago. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside, and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to be doing that with this Barrow. But at what cost? Okay, but anyway, we are heading off this way.
There's something ahead on the road.
Well, yes, I do see. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, I can't really quite make it out because it's all very tiny pixels.
My God!
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Ambrose.
Okay, we need to find a way to get him. Yeah, get him down. Also, Kitty! Hi! Long time no see. Aw. Okay, do you have a knife?
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free.
But who was the one that
He had
did
been
this
so
shit?
tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act. After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
You good, man?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself. The devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the
course.
terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
Oh, my love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand.
Okay, let's go, man.
As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love.
Eddie!
Aww. A happy reunion.
Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Quite
Let's
literally.
get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving beat! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
Yeah, you give it to her.
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Aye, thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Good luck, you two.
Okay. Obviously can't pick that up. Don't know if I can actually go inside or not. No, please don't allow me. Okay, never mind. Okay, we finally have your flowers.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
I mean, who doesn't?
I do, but it's best not to dwell on such thoughts. Life is for living, not for worrying about what comes after.
I fear it, but my faith keeps me going. I know I'll meet him again, in heaven.
Take that thought forward, Mrs. de Plancy. Remember it. One day, you will be reunited.
Thank you. Oh, those flowers look beautiful.
They do.
Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left my basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. de Plancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving him for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day pit. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Well, thank you. Try not to catch a cold while you're out here. Anyway, let's go get us some puddings. Unless somebody's nicked them. Okay, no, we're good. Because otherwise, I was going to lose my shit.
Here they are.
Finally. Okay, now to give them to the other guy.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course, I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
No idea.
I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
She definitely takes after her father.
Will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Why not?
Why not?
Splendid. I'm glad the rain doesn't put you off. You like to live a little dangerously, don't you, Thomasina? Let us stroll to the beck.
That sounds nice. We walked side by side down to the beck, his hand occasionally brushing my own. Despite Lord Panswick's entertaining company, I had an overwhelming feeling that time was being wasted. We ate those cakes down by the beck, and as he attempted the most charming lines he could muster upon me, I only had one thing on my mind. Father, could he be saved from his suffering? Was the answer to be found within Hobbs Barrow? I ached to find out. I didn't even notice the taste of those famous puddings. Seemingly disheartened by my lack of enthusiasm, Lord Panswick soon marched me back toward the ruined chapel.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
Finally. We can get all this shit over and done with.
Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow.
Let's just hope nothing goes wrong.
And cold. Time to head back to the plough and furrow.
Yes. Get some well-deserved rest. Ooh, there's a light on in there. Interesting. But we are going into here.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
And hello again.
Lordship,
Stanley, my good man.
to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
There you are.
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman. May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
You don't wish to join me in a beverage?
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires. I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder?
It's a long, awkward silence.
Your lordship?
Oh, you took your time to answer him.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some...
Marvel, when?
Tomorrow morning, first...
Wonderful.
Can I count on...
Of course. I'll meet you here.
Thank you for...
I'm look...
Hello again, Miss...
Miss...
Are you prepared for the excavation tomorrow, Mr. Shoulder?
Aye. Truth be told, I was worried about me health, but I'll be reporting for duty.
Capital. Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
You've changed your tune. An exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Well, what can I get you?
I'm fine for now, thank you.
Okay, what about Arthur? Is he going to talk to me now?
Seen her.
Arthur?
Drunk as always.
Remembered something.
What is it,
Oh, great.
Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside. In the alley.
Oh, great. What have we got now?
He's stinking drunk. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yes, cause why not? What could possibly go wrong? Better not, like, leave me again.
What is it?
First of all, I must apologise to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Okay, here we go. Finally getting some answers. Okay, gonna wake up?
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days.
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No, no, no. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She would laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bit.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something?
Knew they were probably up to something.
Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now, come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, but I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Very interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he's doing a. Yeah, I forgot he's doing a performance today. Uh-oh. Maybe we should leave? Because we're gonna go down trip lane again. Well, that's trip lane again. Oh god, here we go again. I mean, it's only just gonna be the flashes of purple and nothing else. So I don't like the random noises I'm hearing in the background. don't know why it's gone quiet now. Are we done? Oh, okay, there we go. Finally. Okay, what nightmare are we gonna get this time? Oh, we're back here again. I don't like that she's walking very slowly. Okay, we're gonna meet the goblin guy again? Yep. Hello there. You don't really need a close-up of your face.
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Saxnot were cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, I were not. Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.